Hey everybody, thanks for being here with us on Northern Life. Happy to have you back with here on this Tuesday with us. How are you guys doing today?
Very good. Life is good. It's a Tuesday, right?
Can't complain. Can't
really complain.
I was telling these two I got a little sunburnt over the weekend, so we're fighting through that, but we're doing a lot better than we once were.
Okay.
There's nothing worse than a sunburn too, especially like a late season sunburn. You're like, I should already be accustomed to the sun, or at least know to put sunscreen on by now. Not shaming you, Ryan.
No, that's we're shaming. I need to put on sunscreen. I was just like hanging out on the lake. The water felt so nice, and then all of a sudden you get home and you go, okay, I'm turning red, and then later on the day you go, okay, I'm really red. Yeah, it just kind of builds.
I bet. Did you go to Park Point? Was it busy?
No, I went to kind of like the beach area below Fitgers, or kind of like the Portland Mall Shop area.
Was that busy?
There were a couple people there, but it's like rocks compared to Park Point where it's more sand.
Sure.
Yeah. So, but it was still.
Did you go in the water though?
Yeah. So I went fully in. I'm sure that's probably the reason why I got so red. Maybe I was all wet, and then the sun hit me, so I was like frying.
And then it feels so good to be dried off by the sun too that you're just like, oh, this is great. And then
seriously,
lo and behold,
you look like a lobster.
I definitely look like a lobster. That's why I got the button up all the way up today.
Oh, there you go. Well, hey, coming up today, tons of wonderful stories to share, including a Wisconsin couple who has Kwik Trip to thank for their engagement as they showcase their gratitude in a special photo shoot. How cute is that?
Super cute. Kwik Trip rocks. And later, we're going to share our jam-packed weekend adventures from numerous concerts for Hunter, a garage sale for Briggs, and my encounter in Minneapolis with the Oprah Winfrey.
Crazy.
Yeah, you're going to want to stick around for that story. That's been a great start to the week so far, but we do have some sad news to share for our Northern News Now team. Our wonderful friend and co-workers Kendall Jarbo and our chief photojournalist Alex Leitala are leaving Duluth later this week, and Kendall shared these photos on her Facebook, showing a recent photo and then this photo here from her very first day at KBJR. Wow. You can find that awesome full post on her professional page.
Man, we're gonna miss them so much. I remember the first time I met Kendall when she moved here. She and her dad had come all the way from Texas to move her, and we met them at the Caribou Coffee, and I was wearing sandals, and it was like April or May or something, and she looked at me like, what, it's freezing here.
Are you cool?
Yeah. And I was like, oh, it's a beautiful spring day.
Texas native.
But man, they have meant so much to our entire newsroom these past, it really been 4 years, I think, since Kendall moved here. So we're gonna miss them so much. And now baby Avalon too, they met here at this station, and now are moving on as a family unit. Yeah.
Such a huge piece of their life right here in Duluth. That's amazing. And obviously we're going to miss them. We're going to have to sneak in. It's our tradition to go to Bridgman's a couple times a month or whatever. So we're going to have to try to sneak in one last breakfast run at some point. We'll see what happens.
And I believe Kendall's final day on the 4 p.m. is Thursday too.
Yes.
So be sure to stick with us for that one. And speaking of Little Miss Avalon, Little Miss Avalon got to meet the Harry LaSavage the other day. How was that?
Oh my gosh, we had that picture is so funny. Both of them visited the newsroom last week, which was so fun. Harry has met Avalon like once before, but she was younger, and he licked her feet, and that was kind of the extent of it. But now they kind of really interacted, which was super cute. Avalon kept crawling toward Harry. Harry was a little nervous, so he would step backwards as she was coming toward her. But at the end, he did a really good job. She was kind of like gently grabbing his snout, and he didn't really even care. So yeah, it was great. They seem to be fast friends.
I like that first one. It kind of looks like she's right behind me.
Yeah. Someone's back there. Oh man. Well, there it is.
I also thought that was a chicken nugget she was holding in the background too.
It's a capybara.
What is that?
Kendall loves them. It's like one
Australian?
of her. I think so. I think so. I think she saw them at the zoo when she went on a recent trip to Ohio, and has been found a love for them ever since. And so our friend Heidi Stang, who we've met on the show many times, found that capybara, a stuffed animal, at Hobby Lobby recently. I know. Sweet. Precious Harry wanted the capybara as well. Well, summer is here, but we've already been seeing forecasts for what we can expect this winter when it comes to the weather. Based on the latest intel from the National Weather Service, the best place to be for above normal snowfall in the U.S. this winter might be Wisconsin and Michigan, though we shouldn't count out Minnesota completely out of that snowy picture. NOAA's Climate Prediction Center suggests snowfall in most of Minnesota November through January is going to be leaning toward above normal amounts for the winter season. Hunter, obviously our meteorological friend here.
Yes.
I don't know if you've done any weather predicting or winter predicting yet.
We got the old La Nina returning. So what it usually, traditionally means for us is that we're going to see colder temperatures and leaning towards, kind of like what this is showing, above average snowfall. So, and it's going to be easy to beat last year's snowfall. It was unbelievable.
Of almost zero.
Yeah, literally. It was like, whoa, where's all the snow that last year? But I think it's going to come back with a little bit of a vengeance into this year. We'll see what happens. Probably better chance for below average temperatures than above average snowfall.
I wouldn't mind, a decent amount of snow. We got a little break last year, and so many people who are reliant on the snow, didn't get to do a lot of things that they're used to. A lot of businesses suffered. So I kind of like this every other year thing. I mean, maybe not as little snow as we saw last year, because that was kind of, a bad deal for a lot of folks. But I'll take a decent amount.
Let's use an average winter, maybe.
Yeah, we kind of deserve it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Many Disney superfans and bloggers are complaining about the high cost of vacationing at the happiest place on Earth. So in response, Disney is apparently offering a wider range of pricing options. Disney has touted lower price ticket options now and value season deals at its resort hotels to allow families to visit, even if they are on a tight budget. And at the same time, Disney recently announcing plans for an avalanche of new attractions and lands at its parks. I don't have the problem, while the prices may have been high recently, wait times for me is a big one. I can't stand waiting in line for such a long period of time.
Are you a guy who would do the fast pass thing then?
Whatever it takes. I'd save up years.
You're on the surface of the sun down in Orlando, so you're sitting in line and baking. Imagine the lobster burn there, sitting in line waiting for the ride or whatever.
Yeah, as you're dishing out hundreds of dollars a day. Yeah, double whammy there. Cute. Yeah, I haven't been to Disney since I was little, but maybe that could entice me. After the break, we meet a pair of Minnesota athletes who are heading to Paris.
Welcome back, everybody. A Wisconsin couple recently went from see you next time to will you marry me. Now they have the engagement photos to prove it. Mike Reisterer and Holly Graffin met back in 2019 when she worked at Kwik Trip, number 605 in Milton, Wisconsin, roughly 60 miles southeast of Milwaukee. Graffin, a cashier, and Reisterer would come in between chores on his family's dairy farm in order to see her. And Amber Shinke photographed the couple's Kwik Trip themed engagement shoot, showing off the ring, donuts, and chocolate milk. She said the couple shares a love of hard work and big animals, and their wedding is now planned for March to work around planting and harvesting seasons.
Kwik Trip's the best. Now you got love happening at Kwik Trip. I mean, come on, they got everything there.
They got glazers,
love and
engagements,
marriage.
Yeah.
Come on, they got the best stuff.
Oh, yeah, that is so cute. And so cute that they did their engagement photos with a ring and the donut. I hope Kwik Trip maybe offers to cater their wedding.
Whoa.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
a big deal, but maybe.
They should have the wedding at Kwik Trip, maybe. On the dairy aisle or something like that.
They got a bathroom for the guests. They got soda machine. Everything you could ever want.
Those are the best bathrooms, by the
They
way.
have nice bathrooms.
Oh my gosh, so awesome.
Yeah. Here's one thing though. The other day at Kwik Trip, somebody didn't say "see you next time" to me. I don't know if that's like Dairy Queen where you have to flip the blizzard.
Get
get it
for
for
free.
I don't know.
I got my gas for free. Come on.
Kwik Trip Corporate, if you're watching, please let me know.
Ooh, well, you're never too old for a bucket list. A 102-year-old Wisconsin woman just became one of the oldest people to throw out a first pitch at a Major League Baseball game. Ruth Werning got her shining moment for a Brewers game. She's a longtime Brewers fan and has now completed a lifelong dream of hers. Look at her heading out there. She looks so excited.
So sweet. Oh my gosh.
She's got all the Brewers colors on too. That is just that was a beautiful pitch.
Wow.
Right
Nice
to the
job,
guy.
Ruth.
Right to the guy. Oh,
cool.
awesome. That must have been just a long time coming for her, and such a proud moment for her family too.
Yeah, there's some dedicated sports fans out there. So you see somebody over the age of 100 still supporting their team and getting an opportunity to be on the field with their favorite team. That's a very special moment.
Yeah.
Do you know if the Brewers have ever been to the championship or whatever? Have
World
she
Series?
seen? Yeah, that's what it's called, I guess.
I don't know. That sounds like a mid-break Google search with Director Seth.
Yeah, because like in our 102 years, I wonder if she's ever seen that happen for them.
Yeah,
So,
that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully for her sake, maybe this is the year.
This
I
could
have
be
no
it.
idea how the Brewers are doing this year. they could be
also-
last in the league. For
We'll also
all
get
I
the
know.
standings from Seth.
Yeah, there we go. We got two things to cinch here. Well, listen, the Paris Summer Games are not over just yet. The Paralympics begin in just about 2 weeks.
Yeah, Minnesota athletes once again are making a name for themselves on Team USA. Mariel Mose introduces us to two members of the sitting volleyball team.
As soon as I was like, I'm capable of hard things, I can do anything I set my mind to, my life completely changed.
Lexi Shiflett made the U.S. national team when she was only 16. In that time, she's won 2 Paralympic gold medals with the U.S. sitting volleyball team, one in Rio and the other in Tokyo.
I am incredibly honored to do it again.
The Wasika native was born with a congenital condition that required a knee amputation as a baby.
I've never learned how to walk with 2 feet.
Still, she played club and high school volleyball in her small southern Minnesota town, like any other student athlete would. And those skills helped prepare her for sitting volleyball at the elite level.
You're just translating everything from your hips and up down to the floor. And your hands are your feet.
She's not the only Minnesotan on the national team anymore. Mackenzie Franklin, who grew up in Cannon Falls, fought to make the team in January of last year after her life drastically changed.
September of 2020. Me and my now fiance were in a motorcycle accident where I ended up losing my left leg above the knee.
A volleyball player before her accident, she was determined to keep playing the sport she loves.
It's important to take it as it is and face it head on and choose to take the good out of it.
She was selected as an alternate for the Paris Paralympic team, now with bigger goals on the horizon, all while still maintaining a full-time job as a veterinarian in Red Wing.
I am very determined for LA 2028.
Marielle Mose.
You should just start living now and not wait for something traumatic to happen to you.
WCCO News.
How great is that? The USA sitting volleyball team will play their first match on Thursday, August 29th, so obviously good luck to all of them. How cool also, so many Minnesotans on that team. It's going to be fun to watch them and cheer them on.
Yeah. Seriously, and the strength it must take, to compete in that sport. Sitting, just kudos to those athletes. Amazing work.
Yeah, really amazing. Good luck to them out there. Hey, how about this for an event? Thousands of spectators showed up at a racetrack south of Seattle, Washington to watch children and adults don T-Rex costumes and run a 100-meter dash. The event being billed the T-Rex World Championship races. Approximately 200 people participated in them, and the annual race started back in 2017 as a pest control company's team building activity.
Man, it looks like that guy in the lead there doesn't have
cheating.
Yeah, he's got his head out. I think I won though.
Barely won.
He didn't even win, I don't think.
You could say it was a wardrobe malfunction or something. He didn't try to take the head off. But.
This reminds me of the mascot races, that they do at baseball or sporting events that we saw our very own Daniel Chia really do that on his show a while back.
He was terrible.
He wasn't so good. He did not have a lot of
bullseye races down at Target Field too. By the way, Brewers never won a World Series.
There you go.
Disappointing.
Sad.
Coming up, what a weekend. We're bringing you up to speed on our Northern lives when we see you coming up next. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, over the weekend.
This is so
cool.
I traveled down to Minneapolis to watch the Ellen DeGeneres stand-up special at the Orpheum Theater. She was filming for Netflix. By itself, that's a super cool thing.
Yes.
It's like her final comedy tour. As I was sitting in the crowd, on the side of me, I thought Ellen was going to come out and dance. Lo and behold, comes out the door 3 rows in front of me, Oprah Winfrey and Gayle King hanging out together in the crowd, just watching like everybody else at this Ellen DeGeneres comedy special.
Were you speechless? I was speechless.
Like I've told people, I didn't really watch Oprah growing up. Don't know much about her. But the fact like Oprah is such a big name, I was like, that's Oprah Winfrey.
Yes.
So the crowd was freaking out. Everybody was freaking out. And the other thing, too, about that thing was that since they were filming for Netflix, you had to put your phone in the special security case, and they locked it.
I was going to ask if you got a picture.
Yeah, you couldn't use your phone throughout the entire thing.
So Ryan saw Oprah. Just kidding.
You weren't even there, Ryan, were you?
I just saw the Minnesota Star Tribune article, and it's like, oh, it makes sense.
Hey.
I'm going to say I saw Oprah this weekend.
Did you approach her or anything?
I did not. It seemed
Ryan
like enough people were talking to her. So.
You could have approached Gayle King, though. Obviously, Gayle King, CBS Morning News national anchor. You could have said, hey, We share something in common, Gail. We both anchor on a CBS channel.
You ever seen Duluth, Minnesota CBS station?
4 p.m. news.
But it was quite a show. Ellen had a great show too. So if you're a Netflix subscriber, I'm sure that's going to come out in the next year or two.
Oh man, I don't think I could have reined myself back. I think I would have gone to go say hello. I mean, no. In my mind, I'd like to think I would have said hello to Oprah and Gayle. They're so cool.
It was pretty exciting. But as I was having that exciting time, Hunter here, you were in Minneapolis.
Yes.
And even further south this weekend.
I saw a couple famous people, but they were on stage. They're far away from
A little further.
Yeah, right. Friday night was Metallica, which was so cool. Pantera opened for them. Mammoth, Wolfgang Van Halen opened up for them as well. It was so amazing. That picture there, Jeff and Vanessa, shout out to those two. There's James Hetfield from Metallica. And then Saturday, we went to go see Creed. That's our buddy Troy, my girlfriend Kayla, my brother right there. And we went to go see Creed down over into Treasure Island Resort and Casino. That was an absolute blast. And Creed sounded absolutely amazing. Three Doors Down opened for them.
Oh, I do love Three Doors Down.
That is a good band.
Yeah, Finger 11 as well. Another band from kind of our era.
Paralyzed.
Yeah.
Seem to be stuck by.
Oh, is that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And they
That's good one.
killed it too. It was absolutely amazing. So fun weekend off for us, and just seeing all sorts of awesome musicians, legendary musicians.
The Twin Cities jam-packed with rock concerts this weekend.
That
Green Day as
Green
well.
Day at Target Field.
Green Day apparently killed it too, so that's all good. But
So fun.
Briggs, it was an eventful weekend for you as well.
Mine is so lame. We should just end the pocket. I had a rummage sale at my house.
Any famous people show up?
Harry was there.
Harry was there.
That's all you need.
No famous people. But yeah, Harry. That was Harry. Very tired after his very long weekend. Had a lot of books to sell, a lot of things to sell.
How'd you do?
It was okay. I don't know if it was necessarily like super worth it. I don't think I advertised well enough. Because a lot of people came up and they were like, "Where did you advertise this sale?" And I was like, "I didn't." I put some signs out on the
Spur
road.
of the moment.
Yeah, but it was fun. It's always good to declutter in it. So I felt better about myself after that, and we donated some stuff afterwards too that didn't sell. So
Good
yeah.
news.
Yeah.
And quickly, your mom got quite the photo too recently.
Yes, check this out. Three huge bucks.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Watch out, guys. Come November, sheesh.
Seriously, yeah, go hide, buddies.
October, whenever hunter season comes. I know they're big. They were so big, and 3 of them right there too.
I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, wait a minute.
Easy.
Watch out, buddies. We'll talk about tomorrow's show and meet an amazing employee when we come back.
Welcome back. Many people's first job was working at a fast food restaurant. I worked at Pizza Hut. Did you guys work at fast food?
I did
Olive
not.
Garden?
Olive Garden, yes.
Sure, that counts.
Good
Sit
times.
down.
That's true. Well, for one Texas woman, it became a lifelong career until last week, that is. That's when she retired from Whataburger after working there for 54 years. Connie Claxton said she first started working there because she thought it was the best burger she ever ate, and she thought that she could cook them as well. She worked at 10 different Whataburger locations over the past 5 decades, and she even ended up marrying one of her customers. What a
Whoa.
great story that is.
It is.
It matches up with the Kwik Trip story too.
Right?
Very similar, yeah. Love at Kwik Trip, love at Whataburger. There you go.
If they had a Whataburger themed engagement shoot too.
That would be awesome.
Perhaps. That would have been very sweet.
Yeah, interesting.
On that note, have you ever tried to cut into something and it feels like it takes forever? Well, hey, tomorrow here on Northern Life, Rachel Hackbar is going to try out the slice right.
Oh man, is it Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? Is it Friday yet? I don't know.
Have you ever tried to cut into a Whataburger?
I'm not.
I'm excited to see that product. That's going to be cool.
It will be. Oh man, well we better get going. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you here tomorrow. Have a great Tuesday.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.